All righty. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't care about that. Should have gone earlier though. Okay, so let's take a look at question number 14. Question number 14. Solving the equation. Someone tell me what the answer is. Who got it? Number 14. Tell me. Max. 6 over 5. Anybody else? Oscar.
6.
How much?
5 over 6.
5 over 6. Good. Someone else?
No, never mind. 6 over 5.
6 over 5. Never mind, he says. Girls, is that correct? You got 6 over 5? All right, let's just knock it out just to make sure. Distributing. So we have 2p plus 2 equals 8p minus 8. Not equals, but plus. Sorry about that. Plus 8p equals 5p. All right, now it's just a matter of combining terms. All right, so we combine terms, it looks to me like 10p minus 6 equals 5p. Yes, sir.
Where's the 6? Oh.
Right? 2 minus 8 is the negative.
Yeah.
You good? All right.
But then, Mr. Stroud,
Yeah, let's take that. Oh,
then that goes to, then you would literally subtract it because it's the same term, and then you get 4p equals 5p, which is
no, Jack. You cannot combine a variable and a number. You cannot combine p and 6. What I want you to do from here is I want you to add 6 to both sides and subtract 5.
Oh yeah. Right.
Right? Right. Combine the variables. Combine the variables, you end up with 5p is equal to 6. Divide both sides by 5, so p is equal to 6 over 5. You okay with that, Jack?
Absolutely.
Right. Now remember, I keep trying to tell you guys. Any questions with that? All right, let's take a look at number 15. Number 15 I thought was kind of confusing, but hopefully you're able to look at it and kind of figure it out. Jake, what'd you get? So far I've got an A. Somebody else? Bella, did you get something on this one? What'd you get?
Oh.
You got?
Oh, yeah.
Oscar?
B.
I got a B.
B.
Okay, now let's look right here real quick, guys. So now 3c plus d is equal to 5, right? Now you're trying to solve for c plus d, which is not a traditional problem, but this is c plus d. So what's in the way? What's in the way? The 3. So all I have to do is get rid of the 3. And how do I get rid of the 3? Yes, exactly. We're going to divide both sides by 3. Because now this will cancel. So I'm left with c plus d is equal to that fraction 5/3. Good. Anybody have any questions on 15 now? Anybody? All right, let's take a look at 16. Now, this is the one that's really troubling. All right, what did you get? 42 so far, good. Somebody else, what did you get? 42, good. What did you get? Somebody said 35, I'm liking it, good job. Kara, what did you get, anything? 28. Wow, anybody got A or E? What'd you get? 35, another one for 35. My homeschool peeps, what'd y'all get?
28.
I got a
35.
28, 35. Anybody else want to add something? Davis? Mr. Pica? You guys want to add anything? Nothing. Davis, nothing. Mr. Pika, nothing out of you?
No, sir.
All right, let's see what we got now. Oh, okay, here we go. Tell us. 28. All right, now, again, this one is tricky. All right, so let's talk about it. This month, Lily sold 70 figurines in 2 sizes. The large and the what? The large and small. So everybody should have large and small. Come on now. How many large ones did we sell?
We don't know.
We don't know. So what is that? So if we sold X large, how many smalls did we sell? X2, we sold the same amount.
X minus 7.
X minus 70.
X minus 8. X minus X plus 8.
X minus
Weber, why don't you tell them?
X minus 70. X plus 70.
So think about it like this, guys. Here we go.
Oh.
So let's say we sold 10 large. How many smalls would that be? What?
That would be
That would be 14.
What?
18.
4. No, that would
That'd be 6.
Okay,
Three,
I'm
three.
sorry. I'm sorry. Obviously, I didn't do a good job.
be 30. No, that would be 30.
12.
What are you saying 3 for? How many figurines were sold altogether?
We don't know.
70.
70.
Well, we do.
That's part of the problem.
Well, 70 is
So if I sold 10 large, I would have sold how many smalls?
60.
60. So let's say I sold 20 large, I would have sold
50.
50. How are you getting 60 and 50 from 10 and 20?
Minus.
No?
Minus 70.
From what?
70.
From what?
70.
70. So, come on, someone tell me what would go in for S? I want the answer for S. What would that be?
X minus 70.
No.
70 minus X.
70 minus X. 70 minus X. Wow. 100% sure that's on the test, guys.
Yeah.
Now, what I want you to try to remember is, if they give you a total and they give you a part, how do I find the other part?
Minus 5.
Yeah, it's always the total minus X. Is everybody with me on that? All right, hopefully you understood what I said. Okay, now take a deep breath. Come on now. I want to write the equation. I want to volunteer for the equation knowing that the large figurine costs how much?
12.
$12. So I need everybody to put next to the large. It's going to cost me $12. And the small is going to only cost me what?
8.
$8. All right, so I want an equation. I want an equation. Come on, girls. Who's going to write me an equation? All right, Miss Nelson, I want you to read for me loud and proud. This is starting here. Okay, so how much money is she going to get from the large figurines? How much money? Now listen to me. What does X represent? That represents the total number of large figurines you sold. And if each figurine sells for $12, how much money are you going to make? Say it again loud, I can't hear you. Yes, X times 12. So she's going to make 12 times X. That's how much money she makes. Now, keep going. The amount of money she received from the sales of his large figurines. Hold up. What comes next after equals? Thank you. Now the hard part. Keep going. Wow. So, how much money is she going to make off the small figurines? How many smalls did she sell? How many smalls did she sell? And how much does each one cost? So how much money did she make? Tell her.
D parentheses 70 minus X minus.
Yes. Hey, does that make sense? All right, come on, guys. That's the important part. I don't care about solving it. That's the important part. What?
Why wouldn't it be 70 minus 8x?
Yeah.
This right here, see if you hear me. This right here is the total amount of small figurines that you purchased, right?
Yeah.
So you're multiplying that amount by 8,
Oh, okay.
right? You're not multiplying just X by 8.
Mhm.
All right, come on, guys. All right, how's that? That's hard. That's the hardest one we got. All right, but this is the important part in your notes somewhere. This is what I'm hoping you're understanding me say. This is important. If they give you a total and a part and you want to find the other part, it's always the total minus that part. Try to keep that in your notes. Think about it. All right, now we're going to solve this out. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. We want to solve this equation. So distributing the 8, 12x equals 560 minus 8x. Add 8x to both sides. 20x equals 560. So x equals what? X equals 28. Now, I got to make sure I'm answering the question. So those of you guys who put 42 just found the wrong one, correct?
Mhm.
Because x represents what? X represents the large. Do you agree? And they're asking us for the what? They're asking us for the large. So that would be the correct answer. Right? Now look, some of you guys are awful quiet now, and again, if I'm not clear, I'm just trying to ask you, all right, you got to tell me if I'm not clear. All right, is everybody okay with number 16 now? Everybody good on 16? All right, please look that over. All right, now 17 is kind of tricky too, so let's give it our best shot on 17. All right, does anybody think they know what the answer is here? Anybody? All right, so what can we do? We can draw a container. Somebody's going to draw a container. You know the answer? Oh, 16. We'll see if you're correct. All right, so here's my container. And my container is how full? 1/8. So in my opinion, everybody should make it about 1/8 full. So if it's full, how much is in there? Who can tell me? Nope. Do we have any idea how much is in there?
Don't know.
We don't know. So if we don't know, how much is in there? X. Right? There are X cups in there. Does anybody agree with that? Now it's 1/8 full. And then we're going to add what? Thank you. 1/8. So this right here represents 1/8 of X. Now remember, X represents the whole thing. And what are we doing, Oscar? 1/8 X, and then say it again. Plus 10. Why is it plus 10? You're adding 10 cups. And once you add 10 cups, it's going to be what? 3/4 what? Say it. Yay, good job. 3/4 x. Because it's 3/4 full. Now, once again, please, everybody look at that and make sure. Right, I understand that's really hard. All right, that was really hard. All right, but everybody take a look at that and make sure you understand what I just said. All right, if you add 10 cups, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 10 cups. And now it's 3/4 full. That's what I'm thinking you can see. But we don't know how full it is because we don't know how much it can hold, so that's what x represents. All right, now let's get out your calculator because we're going to practice. All right, we're going to practice. And again, I'm pretty sure everybody here can do this in their head, but I'm just showing you how to use your calculator. All right, so we're going to subtract 1/8 minus 1/8. So on your calculator, hit 3 divided by 4 minus 1 divided by 8. And that should come up as a decimal, but I like it in fractions, so you hit math, enter, enter. And what do we get? 10 equals 5/8 x. Now how do you solve that?
Add 10.
What do I go from there?
No, divide by 5/8.
Divide by 5/8, but I don't say divide by 5/8, I always say
Multiply by the
multiply by the reciprocal. So x is equal to x is equal to
40.
10 times 8/5. Anybody can do that on the calculator. And what is that?
16.
I think it's 16.
Yes.
So your tank holds 16 cups, which was T. Now again, I'm just asking you to look that over, please. That's another really, really tricky one. If you know how to do that one, I feel like you're in good shape. All right, number 18. All right, I'm really hoping most of you guys can tell me this answer. All right, Ryan, do you have any idea on this one? Not sure? So put a question mark here, you're good, son. Morgan, what about you, kiddo? Did you get a shot on this one? Thank you, 46. 46. 35 is good. 46.
46.
25 is good. Anybody else want to take a shot at it? All right, my homeschool peeps, what do y'all got?
46.
46.
46.
All right. So now, guys, there's nothing I can do here. All right, on me, this one I think is pretty straightforward. I think everybody should be okay with this one. All right, so here we go. It says, Classic Online charges a one-time registration fee of $17.50 and sells music for 70 cents per song. So $17.50 plus 70 cents per song, and I have how much money to spend? I see, this is what I'm saying, guys. I don't understand what the problem is on that. And now take out your calculator and let's solve it. So first thing I got to do is, what do I do first? 50 minus 17.5. So go, tell me what that is. How much?
32.
And now what do I do? So x is equal to, no, it's not.
No. I was wrong.
32.5 divided by 0.7, what's that? Someone tell me. 46.28 blah, 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 correct? Right. So can you buy 0.28 songs?
Yes.
You can?
What do you buy?
Okay, so now you have the decision, 46 or 47. Well, you look at your answers, the only answer is 46, so you don't have to worry about the rounding. Well, what would happen if I try to buy 47?
You would be short of money.
You're going to be short of money. All right, is everybody with me on that? All right, anybody have any questions with that? That's straightforward. I feel like everybody should get that one. All right, let's continue on. All right, now we're in good shape because all we have to do is set them up. We don't have to solve. All we have to do is set them up. All right, so here we go. The sum of 3 consecutive even integers is 30 more than the largest. What are the integers? Tell me how to do this. Go.
So, at the top I wrote 2, 4, 6.
Yes, 2, 4, 6 is okay.
1, 2, 3, and then x.
Good.
1, x, 2, x plus 2, and 3, x plus 4.
All right, listen, I'm telling you guys, get more points for setting it up than the answer. All right, so here is what again? First is
X,
and then,
x plus 2,
and then,
x plus 4.
brilliant. Okay, now what?
I kind of messed this up.
No, come on, read to me the top.
The sum of 3 consecutive integers.
Stop right there. So what's the sum of those 3 integers?
3x plus 6.
You're brilliant. 3x plus 6, that's right. You good on that now?
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to continue reading. What does is mean?
Equals.
Equals. Now, what does it equal?
X plus 4 plus 30.
Yes, but I prefer you say plus 30 just so we can demonstrate, right?
Okay.
And then
X plus 4.
is the largest. And I just put that in parentheses just to make sure that you understand that's just referring to the what? The largest. Good. 100%, that's on the test. You have to know how to do that. All right, is that a problem?
On the tester, they're gonna be like just set up. On
Yeah, I'm going to put a couple setups. I'm going to put a couple multiple choice. I'm going to put a couple on there you should know how to do. All right, but again, I care about setting it up. And some of you guys I know are struggling, but every day I sit here and say, come on, tell me the problem. Anybody have any issues with that? All right, come on, someone now. Number 20. Number 20. All right, Brian, you got to help me. All right, don't worry, kiddo. Just try. Read it. All right, so let's stop there. Everybody's going to draw me a 1,000-liter tank.
That's a pretty big thing.
Yep, it is. All right. So right now, I put over here 1,000 liters. And understand this is different from the other one because did we know what fit into the tank on the other problem? No, that's why it was X. But now I know it's 1,000. Now, what does it say? How much is inside? 240 liters. So now I'm going to fill it up. 240 liters. Now what am I doing? Continue reading. All right, so right here, now, I'm filling it up. You agree? Now watch this. See if I can make this make sense. After 1 minute, how much more liters is in there? After 1 minute, how many more liters are in there?
25
Thank you, Jack. 25, right?
means that it's at 265 liters now.
After another minute, Brian, how much is in there? Another what?
290 liters.
I'll just keep adding. and adding. You with me? And I'm trying to add what? What am I adding? Yeah, you're adding 25. So what are we starting with? How much is in the tank? 240. And I'm adding what? 25 minutes, right? I'm adding 25 liters every minute. And then eventually it's going to equal what? It's going to equal 1,000. Does that make sense? Homeschool guys, is that making sense there? 240
Yeah.
plus 25 liters per minute I'm adding, and eventually it's going to total 1,000. Anybody have any questions? I don't care about solving it. I don't care about solving it. All right, here we go. 21. All right, put a star by 21. This one's going to be on there too. Something very similar. All right, everybody try to write the equation. Everybody try to write the equation. Give you about 2 minutes. Give you 2 minutes. There's one tricky part. There's one tricky part to it. Come on, I'm walking around the room. Come on. Good. Some of you have finally convinced. Write things down. Wow, some of you guys are finally doing really good. All right, I appreciate it. So, Kiara, go ahead. I want to see what you got here, please. Go. Well, first tell me the letters involved. B, M, and K. All right. So tell me what you have now. Who is X? Morgan is X because, right? So how much does Bella have in relationship to Morgan? All right, now this is the hard part right here. So now, what is Morgan's relationship with? So what do I do for this? Yes, right? Morgan has more. So that means Kiara has less. So I hope you understand that you should be writing for K what? Yes, X minus 11. That's how I'm hoping you're looking at it. That's the literal translation. But that's not the only translation because I walked around the room. Some of you guys figured it out. All right, and I was happy with that also. That doesn't have to be it. We can also say what? Now, I would prefer that you tell me what's X first. Yes. So now we're going to start here as X, and then M would be X plus 11, and then B would be X plus 11 plus 5. That's what I want. That's another great method. All right, is everybody okay with that? All right, so those are your options. I prefer this option right here, but this will give you what? Same answer. And that's a good job for those of you guys who got that. Now again, honestly, pat yourself on the back. It feels good if you got that right. Either way is important. Everybody good with 21? All right, let's do 22. Let's see what you can do on 22. All right, give you another couple minutes. talking about machines, A, B, and C. Come on now. Walk around the room again. Mr. Pika, I might call on you.
Yes.
Be ready for 22.
All right. Wait, what'd you
1
say?
minute. Mr. Pika, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, what am I writing down?
Okay. A equal, I just did it
How many
as
machines
A equals X times 2.
Wait a minute. How many machines are we dealing with?
3.
And what are they called?
Machine A, machine B, and machine C.
All right, now I'm better. Now what?
All right. For machine A, I wrote X times 2.
So
For
yeah,
machine
which one is X?
B,
B is X. So A would
yes.
be what?
So B is X, A is X times 2.
Oh, in
And
math, we
C,
call that 2X.
yeah, that works too. And then C is 2X plus 500, I think.
Machine C caps 500 more than A. Yay, good job. All right, I'm happy with you so far. Okay, now what?
Okay, so then you add them all up, which translates to 5X plus 500 equals 400 or 40,000.
Wow, how good am I?
Very good.
I'm very good, thank you. Man.
You're welcome.
All right, I appreciate
Hey,
it. All right, that's it, guys. That's the equation. Come on, that's not that bad. I don't think that was that bad. Anybody have any issues with that, setting that up? All right, let's have fun with 23. Have fun with 23. This is only for the strong. Those of you guys who are weak can just close your eyes for a few minutes. Nice. You are not weak. Try it. Let's go. 1 more minute.
Wait, one more minute. We just started.
This is actually pretty confusing.
You gotta use your brain, Oscar.
Oh my gosh.
Why are there so many numbers?
You need to listen to yourself on video and hear all the whining that you do all day long.
Yeah, tell them to take this off.
30 seconds.
Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
The difference of two numbers is 9.
I definitely did it.
Wow. Some of you guys are having.
Too easy.
We know all that.
Oh, come on, kiddos. So how many numbers do we have here, Oscar? So we're going to label them what? Yeah, we're going to label them 1 and 2. All right, here's your first number. Here is your second number. Now, trust me, this is difficult. So, Oscar, what did you put for the first number? All right, I agree. The first number is X. Now, be careful The second number is probably going to be what?
X
What?
plus Y.
X plus 1.
9.
9, I mean,
It says the difference of the two
Yeah,
numbers
I
is
see
9.
I
It
correct.
is actually 100%
Nice.
correct. It is X and X plus 9. Now notice before we said the sum and then we did subtraction. Come on now. If the difference between, if I subtract these two numbers, 9 is going to be the difference, correct? Right now, again, I can't help you with that, honestly. You just have to hear what I'm saying. All right, if I were to subtract these two numbers here, I would end up with 9. All right, and again, I'm telling you that's tricky, so put a little star by it. All right, that's tricky. All right, now, Oscar, since you did good there, let's go ahead. Tell me the equation now.
So 5x
5x
equals 3 times x plus 9. And that's it.
No,
Oh,
what do you forget? Someone help him.
7.
What do I do with 7?
5 is 7. More plus.
Plus 7.
that's it.
Well, easy.
So here we go again. Come on. 5 times the smaller, and of course x is the smaller. 7 more than is plus 7. 3 times the larger. There you have it. All right. So again, guys, make yourself a note on here. That's the hard part. All right, that's the hard part. When's the bell ring? Okay, so I got a couple minutes. Now listen, your job is to try 24, 25, 26. Now again, those are old problems I just copied. Your job right now is to say, can I remember that? And write the answer in there. You don't have to solve it. And then my other advice for you is tonight, go through these problems and just mentally work through and say, hey, am I setting them up good? All right, because our quiz will be on when? Thursday. All right. Tomorrow I'll have probably 6 or 8 more questions to practice, and then you'll be ready for your quiz. All right. All right, kiddos. Please finish up, and then we'll knock this off tomorrow. All right. Good job for today, for the most part.
Bye.
Have a good day, guys.